And as of right now, we're going to be on TV, which we're very proud of. So off to tip the ball up will be controlled by the Lady Cubs by Allie Douglas. Comes down guarded by Jesse Bumpus out front. Bumpus picks it up, goes to Harper on the right-hand wing. Going to get a screen across to Douglas. Out to Pfeffer, about to Bumpus on the wing. A little screen and roll into paint. Nothing going there, almost taken away, and is taken away. And I believe they're going to call a foul, but I'm not so sure that she didn't fall. But the foul is going to be on Jessie Bumpus, number 11. That'll be her first, team first. And that's the way Jessie's luck usually runs sometimes. So the first foul's on Jessie. And it'll be Lady Eagles basketball underneath. Ball is in the paint to, I believe that was Morris. Douglas comes off with the rebound, 0-0, 7:33 to go, first quarter. Douglas out front, being guarded there by Atkins, I should say. Hogan on the drive, comes back out, almost has it taken away, and goes to Harper D. Harper D looks for Pfeffer, catches her on the circle, comes out and goes to Bumpus. Bumpus takes care of it. We're going to get something going here, going over to Douglas on the right-hand wing. Douglas on the drive, backdoor by Pfeffer. Bumpus, nothing there. Douglas all the way to the rim, layup, and good. For this bunch to win tonight, Allie Douglas is going to have to take control, as she did just then. 2-0, Lady Cubs lead it. 6:53 to go, first quarter. Ball is taken away. Looks like Bumpus with the steal off to Carly Hogan. Nice cut, nothing there. Goes back to Harper D on the wing. Back into Bumpus. Shots up and has it blocked. I believe the block there was by Kendall. And she's off to the races. Down the sideline to Eckel. Eckel underneath. Little short jumper, good by Atkins. Or should be Akins probably. Paige Atkins with the first bucket for the Lady Eagles. I want to say War Eagles. I don't need to say that tonight. That's Sycamore. I just had them the other night. And I'll probably say tonight a few times that we're at Pat Head Summit Gymnasium, which we're not. Ball went into Douglas. Nice pass from Bumpus. Turns and tries to score, but she's called for the travel. Lady Eagle basketball. The Lady Cubs come out in their 2-2-1 full court pressure. Ball comes in down to the backside. Almost goes out of bounds as Kendall couldn't hang on to it there. Knocked down by Harper. Right there in front of the bench in front of Coach Gibbs. Coach Gibbs has been in his 5th year. Of course, he had the state championship under his bag from last year. Being helped this year by Megan Hunter in her first year as an assistant. He's also a former player of Cheatham County, played at Carson Newman. Glad to have her on board. Morris tried to get around to the left-hand side, loses it out of bounds, rolls out. It's 2-2. Looks like we may have a little nervousness going on, as this could be, for part of the district rule. And all of a sudden, we're going to have a foul on Jessie Bumpus, as this is not a good time for her to be doing this, but she picks up her second one, trying to set a screen. As my wife would be here, she would say, just stand still. So the ball will go over to the Lady Eagles, and it'll be Morris out front running it, being guarded there by Alexis Cook, who is taking Jessie's place. She's in what we call foul jail. Try to go a little back door. Harper D, nice defense back there. Wouldn't let Atkins go back door. Almost held her up. Goes out of bounds, 2-2. Score is tied with 5:28 to go first quarter. Harper D on the drive. Goes to Pfeffer. Pfeffer long cross court pass to Cook. Over to Harper D. Looks for Hogan on top. Catches. Back over to Pfeffer. A little run and cut. Nothing there. Back out to Douglas. Douglas goes to Cook. Cook loses it. Goes out of bounds. And we'll go over to the Lady Eagles. It looks like everybody has a little nervousness going on in here right now, which is kind of here to say so. As I said earlier, the Lady Eagles are 8-0 in district play, and the Lady Cubs 5-3. Ball comes out on the corner. It goes to Atkins. Going to have a travel call by Avery Morris. So the ball will go over. It's kind of ugly basketball right now. 2-2, 4:59 to go, first quarter. Lady Cubs with the basketball. Harper D out front with Jessie Bumpus on the bench with her 2 fouls already. Nice little give and go. Running layup, no good. Harper had a wide open layup, couldn't get it to go, and the ball is being taken down by Kendall. Kendall down the left-hand side has it taken away. Goes to Hogan. Hogan to the left here. She's going to kind of get to the rim. Comes back out. She's just going to throw it away again also. Think she was looking for a foul, but I didn't see a foul either, so the ball will go back to the Lady Eagles. 4:33 to go, 2-2-2. Down on the left-hand side comes Morris. Morris tries to get a string. He'll try to get to the rim. Running layup good. Can't hold her down very long. Pretty good little player. Morris lays it in. It's 4-2. Lady Eagles lead. Harper D down the middle. Being guarded out front by Kendall. Goes over to Cook. Cook over to Pfeffer. Pfeffer tries to get under Harper D. Little late pass. Kendall comes up with it. Long running pass, layup, and good. Bandy on the pass from Kendall, lays it up and in, and all of a sudden it's 6-2, Lady Eagles. Douglas on the move, tries to roll around, has it knocked off her leg, and it's going to be off on her. A couple of players coming in. Caitlin Cisco comes in for the Lady Cubs. Reagan Hodge and, let's see, that would be Reagan Hodge, and I believe that is Emma Wright comes in for the Lady Eagles. Morris on the drive again. Going to try to get to the rim. Layup. Won't go. And Douglas comes off with the board. Have to help me out with some numbers here. They're a little far away from me, but I think I got those right that time. D on the drive. Being guarded there by Kendall. Over to Caitlin Cisco, the freshman in the corner. Caitlin catches, ready. Picks it back up, goes to Harper D. Harper D, long three in the corner. Won't go. Rebounded backside, comes off, and it goes to the Lady Eagle, and it comes off to Wright. Wright double teamed up there, comes off to Kendall on the left-hand wing. Kendall being guarded there by Cisco into Morris. Shot up, no good. Douglas, she shot it right into her hands, and Allie did the right thing by holding, going straight up, and got the shot blocked. 2:49 to go. Cisco thought about it, yes. Head and shoulder fake, and a travel. You'll get that 9 times out of 10 if you don't sit that pivot foot down tight. So the Lady Eagles come back 6-2. They lead it. Morris, left-hand wing, goes off to Bandy. Bandy on a little weave. It goes to Kendall. Kendall back over to Morris. Just thought about the three, decided not to. A little pick and roll in the paint, layup good. Nice little play by Wright. Wright played the pick and roll, played it good. Lady Cubs stepped to her. Morris hit her with a layup, hit her with a nice pass, and there went the layup. 8-2, Lady Eagles lead. Douglas puts it on the floor, comes off to Harper D. She gets a screen. Shot, jump shot, won't go. Rebound comes off to Wright. Long rebound comes off to Kendall. Backside, running layup, good. And that was Atkins. So all of a sudden, Coach Gibbs said he's seen enough, so we're going to have a 30-second D&N Auto Sales timeout. Thank you, Adam. Here we are back at Westmoreland High School, where the Lady Cubs bring it down. Harper D, not really used to playing the point guard position, tries to get it to Douglas down low, takes steps. The ball will go over to the Eagles. They lead it 10-2, 1:51 to go. Morris, pull back three, on the way, no good. Looked like we had a good block out, but the ball bounced up, went over the backboard, and it will belong to the Lady Cubs. Coach Perry, not sure, thought he may be changing defenses, but they're staying in their man. He likes that. I like his conversation about if you play man, you can go further. Cubs run the ball over to Alexis Cook on the side. Can't come up with it, goes out of bounds. Little long pass there. She couldn't come down with it, so it goes out of bounds and belongs to the Lady Eagles with 1:35 to go, and they lead it 10-2. A lot of mistakes early, and a lot of them have been unforced. Ball being passed around and comes over to Eckel, to Kendall. Shots up and good. And it was a three. So Leah Kendall come off the screen and knocks it down, and all of a sudden it's 13-2. Lady Cubs trail. Pfeffer on the drive, try to get it to Douglas. Knocked out of bounds. Defense there by Emma Wright, as they had a little pick and roll going, and Allie couldn't come up with it. It rolls out of bounds, but it'll stay Lady Cub basketball. Caitlin Cisco to trigger it in. Look backside, nobody there, and he gets it to Harper D. Harper D comes out. They left her just wide open. She took the three, couldn't get it to go. Cook, nice save. Douglas, a little short jump shot. It won't go. Hits the bottom front of the rim as usual, and all of a sudden we're going to have a foul. It's going to be on Ansley Pfeffer. One of those reaching fouls that they've already got the rebound and already started the other way. That'll be her first, team third. With 54 seconds to go, Westmoreland leads it 13-2. To the rim, quickly. That was Reagan Hodge trying to get there. She couldn't get there. Douglas was standing there waiting on her. Knocked it out of bounds. It'll belong to the Lady Eagles underneath their own basket. The ball comes in. It goes there to right. Avery Morris out front. Probably going to go for one. Not sure. Lady Cubs have gone to the zone. And out on the wing, it made me wrong. Atkins decides she wants to take a three. It doesn't go. And the ball comes off to the Lady Cubs. Cisco looking in the paint. Comes across and goes over to Alexis Cook. Back over to Caitlin Cisco. She's being guarded there by Morris. Goes to Pfeffer. Pfeffer thought about it, decided not to. Cisco, long three-pointer up. Won't go. It's going to be chased down by Morris, and she's going to go the coast to coast all the way. Layup good. So with 4-3-2-1, the Lady Cubs are going to trail 15-2 at the end of one. You're listening to High School Basketball 103.9 and AM 790. We'll be back in 60 seconds with the second quarter. Thank you, Adam. Here we are back at Westmoreland as we come back to play to start the second quarter. It's Westmoreland's basketball on the alternate possession. Knocked out of bounds by Cisco on the right-hand wing. Comes down the paint. And Leah Kendall knocks down the little short jump shot. I believe that gives her 5, 17-2. Lady Eagles now lead it. Try a little inside screen for Harper D. Won't go. Carly Hogan with a long three. We're going to have another foul. Looks like it's going to be on Pfeffer again. And those are the fouls that we can't have. And it is on Ansley Pfeffer. So both our guards have 2 fouls apiece. So Pfeffer has 2, Bumpus has 2, and Bumpus will check back in for Ansley Pfeffer. 14 fouls for Cheatham County, 2 on Pfeffer, 2 on Bumpus. No team fouls on the Lady War Eagles. Ball comes over to Kendall. Kendall over to Bandy. Bandy in the corner to Morris. Back out to Kendall. Back out to Morris on top. She likes to handle things when it gets there. Morris to the rim. Can't get it to go. Douglas made her change her shot a little bit. Now Douglas is going to go coast to coast. I guarantee you she's going to go all the way. Running layup good. When she gets her head of steam going, you're not going to stop her. We need a little bit more of that. It's 17-4. Ball comes down to Kendall on the right-hand corner real quick. To Bandy. Bandy, three-point shot up, good. Jordan Bandy knocks down a three. She has 5, and it's 20-4. Just like that, Lady Eagles. 6:36 to go, second quarter. Ball goes to Cisco on the wing. Tries to get into Harper D. Should have been a foul there, but we didn't get one, and the ball will stay with the Lady Cubs. It's knocked out of bounds by Morris. Hogan. Kid in. She's got Douglas in the paint. Finds her. Gets it to her. Turns shots up. Won't go. Atkins did a nice job of getting her hand just straight up and touching the ball, not letting Allie get it to the rim. So the Lady Eagles are on the attack. Ball comes down to Morris on the left-hand wing. Tries to get into a paint and does. Kicks it back out. Long three-pointer put up. Won't go. And that shot was by Hodge. The rebound comes off to Allie Douglas. Douglas to Cisco. Cisco to Bumpus. Bumpus going to try to get to the rim. Gets there and does. Nice job by Jesse. Gets the ball to the rim. So Jesse gets the layup. Going to go for the old-fashioned two-point play. And the foul is going to be on, I believe it was on Hodge. Reagan Hodge, her first foul, team first. And Bumpus going to try for the old-fashioned three-point play. 20-6, Lady Eagles lead it. Bumpus hits the ball for the free throw. Shots up on its way is good. So Jesse has 3. It's 20-7. Lady Eagles. Marsh down the left-hand wing, goes in quick to Bandy. Bandy into the paint, went to, I believe that's Emma Wright, turned and tried to score, and got the shot blocked, but it's going to be a foul. I think it was on Allie Douglas, I believe. A long ways away up here to be her first, team fifth. First free throw's up on her way, and it's good. So Wright has the first free throw, gets the one for the second one. It's no good. Rebound comes off to Cheatham County, but we're also going to have a foul called. I believe that was going to be on Eckel, her first, team second. Lady Cubs basketball. Pfeffer comes down to Carson Mosley, who's entered the game. Tries to get it to Douglas. Douglas taken away by Marsh. Marsh running layup, good. She has 6, and it's 23-7, 5:29 to go. Second quarter. Bumpus trying to get to the rim, can't do so, pulls back out. Tries to get it to Douglas. Not a great pass. Marsh picks it off. Going to go out to Bandy. Bandy going to try to get to the rim. Layup won't go. Rebound comes off to Douglas. Douglas, as he usually does, going to bring it down herself. And on the right-hand wing, being guarded out there by Wright, I believe. Goes into Carson Mosley. Mosley in back to Douglas. Douglas turns, going to try to score and can't get it to go. A little short again, and Avery Morris is off to the races. Morris, nice pass backside. Layup, no good. Morris rebound, shots up, no good. Rebound comes off again. I believe that's Eckel, and we're going to have a foul on the Lady Cubs as we're getting beat on the boards right now. But that foul's going to be on Jessie. That'll be Jessie's third foul. Team 6. And into the ball game will come Emma Woodall. One of those nights where Jessie can't do anything right. Running quick at inbounds, not good. We're going to have a jump ball, and the ball is going to belong to the Lady Cubs. Allie Douglas stood there as Atkins tried to get the shot off. Tried to shoot into her hands and just held her hands up, so we get a jump ball. 4:39 to go, second quarter. Eagles lead it 23-7. Nice backdoor play. They tried to get it to Emma Woodall. Knocked out of bounds, I believe. It was touched there by Morris. Had a good-looking play and couldn't get it to go. In comes Harper D, and out goes Hogan. So on the floor, Kayla Johnson, Carson Mosley, Emma Woodall, and Harper D. Ball comes to Mosley out front. Gonna put it on the floor. She likes to get to the rim if she can. Turns and spins, knocks it out of bounds. It belonged to the Lady Cubs. The ball was knocked out of bounds by Elena Eckel. So Harper D is going to key it in. The screen's in the paint. Come to Kayla Johnson. Conscience, a little short, quick shot, won't go. And we're going to have a quick foul on. Not sure. I think he called that on Allie Douglas, and I don't know about that. I don't think the referees know for sure. 4:21 to go. Not sure what they're discussing. Actually, I believe that may have been on Kayla Johnson. Be her first, team 7th, and to the free throw line will go the Lady Eagles, and I believe that is Eckel to the free throw line. First one's up on the way, and it is good. 24-7, 4:21 to go. Eckel gets the ball for the second. It's up on its way. It is no good. The rebound comes off to Douglas. Tapped around there a couple times and right to Allie. Allie going to try to get to the rim. Turns, shot up, good. She's got 6. Fans wanted a foul. I think there's a little flopping going on, in my opinion, but, you know, I may be biased. 24-9. Lady Eagles lead it. 4 minutes to go, second quarter. Bandy, long three-pointer up, no good, and Harper D rebounds. D off to the races down the right-hand side. Left-handed pivot move. Wonder if we're going to get that or not, but the foul is going to be, I believe, on Paige Atkins. It'll be her first, team 3rd. And in will come Alexis Cook, and out will go Carson Mosley. I'll say Carson Newman sometime, but hadn't yet. Always do. Ball comes out, it goes to Alexis Cook. Alexis Cook out on top to Woodall. Woodall puts it on the floor, goes to Harper D. D tries to get it backside to Johnson and does so. Johnson puts it on the floor. Nice back door by Douglas, but couldn't get it to her. Allie's going to put it on the floor, try to get to the rim. Comes over to Emma. Woodall. Shots up, no good. Rebound backside, comes off to Atkins. I believe she stepped on the line. Got a little pressure there from Douglas and Johnson. Stepped on the line, so the ball will stay with the Lady Cubs on their end of the floor. 24-9, 3:28 to go. Douglas in to Woodall. Woodall puts it on the floor. Underneath to Cook. Cook, look for the cutter, can't find her. Comes back out to Woodall. Woodall on the drive, takes care of the basketball, goes to Allie Douglas. Douglas going to put it on the floor, turn and spin. Backside to Johnson, nice little pass. Everybody converged on Allie. She made a little up and under backside pass to Kayla Johnson. She lays it up, and it's 24-11, and the Lady Eagles go flying back the other way, and I believe that was Leah Kendall, lays it up and in, and it's 26-11. So even though we score, we got to play a little defense too. Ball goes to Woodall on the wing. Looks for Johnson down low. Can't get it there, and it goes taken away by Woodall. Actually, it was taken away, I believe, by Bandy. And Bandy tried to get it out to one of the Lady Eagles. Tried to get it to Eckel, and Eckel lost it to Emma Woodall, and she tried to take Emma Woodall's arm off. So the foul is going to be on Eckel, be her second, team fourth. Lady Cub basketball, 2:40 to go, 26-11. D out front, tried to get it under Johnson, threw it away, and another turnover will make it Lady Eagle basketball with 2:35 to go in the first quarter, in the first half. Marsh going to dribble around to the right, comes off to Kendall out front. Little turnaround, give and go like that. Carly Hogan, nice play defensively. Looked like she read it all the way. Long shot goes over to D. Harper D, long three-pointer up, bingo. So Harper D gets on the rim with a three. Her first bucket of the evening. Still on the other end, 26-14. A bucket here would be big as there's 2 minutes to go, but the Lady Cubs are going to turn it over as they try to go backside to Alexis Cook. I don't know if she saw it, didn't see it, or just a bad pass that rolls out of bounds that'll belong to the Lady Eagles. 26-14. Lady Eagles lead on the attack. Lady Cubs in their man defense. Marsh being guarded there by Douglas. Kicks it over to Bandy. Long three-pointer up and won't go. The shot was by Atkins. Rebounded by Carly Hogan. Carly Hogan down the right-hand side. Put it on the floor. Looks for Johnson. Can't find her. Goes to Douglas. Douglas thought about it. Decided not to. Now she's going to put it on the floor being guarded there by Atkins. Long skip pass to Hogan. Hogan, long three-pointer up, bottom. So the Lady Cubs have kind of found the bucket here a little bit. So Carly Hogan knocks it down. It's 26-17. A 9-point lead as it was in double digits just a second ago. Bandy on the right-hand wing goes to Eckel down the paint. Layup no good, and the Lady Cubs can come even closer with a bucket here. Hogan running things out front. That was actually Kendall on the shot. Harper D going to try to get to the rim. Little running jumper won't go. Rebounder backside by Douglas. And now we're going to have a foul, and I believe it's going to be on Allie. One of those we don't need. And it is going to be on Allie. Her second, team 8. So we will go to shoot a 1-and-1. 84 feet away. Don't need to be making those. Lady Cubs have made a little run. Made it 26-17, 55.9 to go. First half. Avery Morris to the free throw line. Going to shoot the 1-and-1. Gets a couple dribbles. First shot's up on the way, and it's good. Avery Morris hits the first. Back to a 10-point lead, 27-17, 55.9 to go. Second free throw up on the way, and it is good. 28-17, 11-point lead, 54 seconds to go. The Lady Cubs have done well to have kept it this close. As many mistakes as they have made. Harper D tries to get it to Cisco on the wing, and the biggest thing is we've got people in foul trouble. It's going to be stay with the Lady Cubs, get it in and gets it into Hogan. Hogan takes care of it out front. Gonna try to get to the rim, can't do so. Goes to Cisco. Cisco thought about it, come back out. She can shoot if they give her a chance. Ball tries to get it into Hogan, kind of double teamed in there, and Avery Marsh takes it away and headed down the floor as hard as she can go. Pass backside, goes into the paint, back out on top, goes to Bandy. Bandy to Marsh, Marsh backside, running layup, good. You got to cut off the baseline. 30-17, back to 13. Harper D on the dribble, comes down and goes to Hogan. 12 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. They tried to get it over to Cook, and Avery Morris almost had her another steal. 8.3 seconds to go. 30-17, Lady Eagles. Ball comes into the paint to Hogan. Hogan gonna put it on the floor. 3 seconds to go. Doesn't see the clock, I don't think. Can't get a shot off. Harper D, long three-pointer up, no good. So as the quarter ends, the end of the half, the Lady Eagles lead it 30-17. You're listening to high school basketball, 103.9 and AM 790. Here we are, Adam. We're back. Going to go right back to play as the Lady Eagles come back in. Their basketball will start the second half. And they actually come back in with a Lady Cub play where they run Morris off the backside and off the screen as they do for Ansley Pfeffer sometime, and she was wide open and laid it up and in, and all of a sudden it's 32-17 right off the bat. It's the same play that the Lady Cubs run. Actually, it's the first time I've seen them run it, but they did run it. Get a screen in the paint. Nice look for Harper D. Shots up, no good by Douglas. Douglas missed two easy ones. The first one was wide open, and she couldn't get it to go. And now she's a little frustrated, as she will be. Ball comes over to Kendall. Over to Morris. Morris over to Bandy. Bandy going to put it on the floor. Running layup. No good, but we're going to have a foul. It looks like it's going to be on Jessie, and Jessie's going to start the third quarter with a foul, and that'll be her third. Jessie's third, team first. To the free throw line will go Jordan Bandy. First free throw up on the way is no good. So Jessie will have to go out. She played all of 55 seconds of the third quarter and picked up her fourth foul. So Bandy gets the ball for her second. Shots up on its way. It's also no good. Need to keep that in mind, Lady Cubs, in case we have to foul down the stretch. D chases down the loose ball. Tries to get to Pfeffer. Can't do so. Running layup. No good. Rebounded backside to Harper D. Hogan on the run. Pulls it back up. And Carson Mosley has come in for Jessie Bumpus. Douglas going to go to the rim. Shots up, no good, and she's going to be fouled. See who the foul is going to be on. Kind of a long way away here. Looks like it's going to be on Atkins. Paige Atkins. Her second, team first of the half, and Douglas to the free throw line to shoot a pair. First one up on the way is no good, 32-17. War Eagles lead it. I almost said War Eagles. Second one's up on the way. It rolls up and in, and it's good. 32-18. 6:46 to go. Ball in the corner. It goes to Bandy. Bandy tries to get there. Can't do so, and Douglas comes off with the rebound. And actually, I think that was Kendall. Tries to go backside and couldn't get there. Thought we had a foul, but we didn't come to the table here. I guess we didn't, so the ball will stay with the Lady Cubs. Not sure exactly what was called. Ball goes into Hogan. Hogan will put it on the floor out front, being guarded by Atkins. Over it goes to Carson Mosley, being guarded there by Avery Morris. Goes to Douglas. Douglas thought about it, can't get it to go. Goes to Harper D on the right-hand side. D with a drive. And that is really a terrible call. But foul's going to be on Harper D for a charge. Kind of looked like a flop to me. It's going to be the second one on Harper. Morris comes down, goes to Bandy. Bandy out on side, it goes to Kendall. Kendall in the corner goes to Eckel. Shot up, no good. Carly Hogan and Ansley Pfeffer tried to rebound both back sides right into each other, knock it out of bounds, and it stays with the Eagles. 32-18, 6:01 to go, third quarter. Ball comes out to Bandy. Bandy right back into Atkins. Atkins over the corner to Kendall. Out front, it goes to Morris. Morris in the paint. Atkins, turnaround jump shot, good. Nice post move by Atkins. She turns around, knocks it down, 34-18. It's 5:44 to go. Harper D on the move. Comes over to Mosley. Mosley taking care of it, trying to. Almost lose it. Pulls it back up. Going to put it on the floor. It's taken away. Goes to Morris. I believe that was Bandy on the steal. On the right-hand side, it goes to Eckel. Long three-pointer up and in. It goes to Jordan Bandy. Bandy knocks down the three. It's 37-18. Lady Eagles lead it. 5:09 to go, third quarter. Hogan out front, left-hand wing. Catches, puts it on the floor, and goes over to Harper D. Harper D to Douglas. Lady Cubs standing a little bit. Douglas going to try to get to the rim. Run layup, no good, but she's going to be fouled. He's going to get to shoot a pair. Looks like the foul is going to be on Leah Kendall. Her first. Team second. To the free throw line will go Allie Douglas to shoot two. First one's up on the way, and it is good. Lady Cubs have 2 points this third quarter. She has both of them, both free throws. She gets the ball for the second. Shot's up on its way. It is also good. Gives her 9 for the game, and the Lady Cubs trail it by 17, 37-20, 4:54 to go, third quarter. Avery Morris out front, going to hesitate, going to try to get to the rim, doesn't. Goes to Bandy in the corner, long three-pointer up, good. Thinks she's found her spot. That's where she hit it from last time. And all of a sudden it's 40-20, the biggest lead by the Eagles, or by either team, and by the Eagles for the night. Hogan on the dribble. Can't do anything with it. Goes out to Douglas. Douglas going to try to get to the rim. Has it almost taken away by Morris. Shot up, no good. Rebound backside. Batted around and comes out to Avery Morris. Quick outlet pass that goes to Kendall. Kendall to Bandy. Bandy back out to Kendall. To Avery Morris. Being guarded there by Harper D. Bandy. Hits it outside to Atkins. Atkins is going to put it on the floor. Nice pump fake. Shot up and in. Paige Atkins knocks it down, so Coach Gibbs decided he's gotten tired of looking at what's going on. Lady Cubs trail it 42-20. Listen to high school basketball. We're going to take a 60-second DNN Auto Sales timeout. Thank you, Adam. Here we are back at Westmoreland, and the Lady Eagles have started the third quarter with a 16-3 run and now lead it 42-20. Try to get over to Cisco from Harper D. Can't do it. Morris running layup good. She stepped out in front of the pass. Couldn't get it to her, and Cisco didn't step to it enough, and Morris picks it off. Kendall out front being on the guard there. Hogan, long pass over to Cisco. Cisco puts it on the floor. She needs to catch those ready to shoot. Said that before. They try to get it into Douglas. Running layup, no good, off the backside. And it comes into Avery Morris with a rebound. We're going to have a foul. Oh, we're going to have a travel. I'm sitting behind the banner up here, and I had to look around the corner to see it. So the Lady Eagles come down with it, but they're going to be called for the travel. And Allie's missed another easy one. Got to start converting those. 44-20, if not now, for later on down the road anyway. Gives it in to Pfeffer. Pfeffer, first thing, makes a turnover. Comes back out to Bandy. Bandy off to Morris. Morris to Kendall over in the corner. Back out to Bandy. Bandy, shot fake. Nothing going there. Eccles, long shot up, good. Eccles, nice looking jump shot there. Knocked it down. 46-20. It's now a 26-point lead. 3:03 to go. Third quarter. Ansley out front handling the basketball. Ansley hit a free throw with .8 on the clock the other night to beat Sycamore. I know she was excited. I was for. Couldn't happen to a better kid. On the drive, Douglas couldn't get it to go. Back up and in and won't go again. But she's going to be fouled. And the foul, I believe, is going to be on Elena Eckel. Will be her third. Team third. And to the free throw line again will go Allie Douglas. So far, it's the only way we've scored this quarter. And Douglas' free throw up again is good. In will come Kayla Johnson for the Lady Cubs. In will come Hodge, and in will come, I believe that is Wright, for the Lady Eagles. Douglas' second free throw up on the way. It's also good. She's got all 5 of the Lady Cubs points this quarter, and they've all been free throws. 46-22. Bandy on the move. Comes over the right-hand side. It goes to Hodge. Hodge into Atkins. Atkins to Kendall. Kendall to Atkins. Back, tried to get it down low. Can't do so. It's knocked away, and the ball will stay with the Lady Eagles. 2:27 to go, 46-22. Lady Eagles lead it. Trying to get the ball in bounds and does so to, I believe that was Kendall, over to Bandy. Bandy over to Wright. Wright gives it to Eckel into the paint. Turnaround jump shot won't go. And battling in the boards for the Lady Eagles will be Emma Wright. And the foul, I believe, will be on Angeli Pfeffer, I believe, and that will be her third. And the team third into the free throw line will go Emma Wright. First one's up on the way, and it's good. Gets the ball for the second. Shot's up on the way. It rolls. It uses the whole rim, but it falls in. Gives her 5 for the evening so far. And it's 48-22. Lady Eagles lead. 2:07 to go, third quarter. Cisco playing a little point guard out there. Gets it into Douglas. Douglas, turnaround jump shot, good. From the elbow, she just turned and shot over top of Eckel in there and knocked it down. Excuse me, maybe it's Atkins, and it's good. 48-24. Kendall out on the drive. Kicks it on over to Eckel, into Wright, into the paint. Back outside, excuse me, there's Wright. Kendall on the drive, layup, good. She just grabbed it, went straight to the rim. And I believe the foul was going to be on Caitlin Cisco. Be her first, team fourth. And to the free throw line will go Leah Kendall to try to hit the three-point play. Can't get it to go, but it's 50-24. Lady Eagles. Douglas going to try to go all the way. Pull back jump shot, won't go. Short again. Johnson tries for the rebound. Douglas comes off with it, layup, no good. But she's going to be fouled. Let's see who the foul is going to be on this time. I believe it's going to be on Paige Atkins to be her third. Team fourth. 50-24. First free throw up and no good. 50-24. Out comes Kendall and out comes Eckel. Second free throw up on the way, rolls up and in. 50-25, 25-point lead for the Lady Eagles, 1:22 to go. As Morris brings it up. Excuse me, that's not Morris, it's a new girl. I'm going to have to get used to these new names in here. That's Greasy, I believe. Greasy over to Atkins on the wing. Atkins tries to get to the paint, does so, and I believe she's going to be called for a travel. The referee out front had a travel, but the referee underneath called a foul, so that's where they went with. I believe it's going to be on Douglas, I believe. That'll be her third, team fifth. It'll be Lady Eagle basketball. They lead it 50-25, 1:09 to go in the third quarter. Screen out in the corner. Marsh tries to get it into the paint, taken away there by Cook. Cook out on the run, down the right-hand side. Tries to skip it across and skipped over, and the ball is going to be taken away there by one of the new girls in there, Creasy. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Johnson. Grabs it, tries to stick it back in, and she's going to be fouled. And I believe the foul is going to be on Avery Morris. That will be her first. Excuse me. That will be, be her first. Team fifth. So the free throw line will go Kayla Johnson. Usually a pretty good free throw shooter. The first one's up and no good. The second one also no good. My wife said I jinxed her, but she missed the first one first. 52 seconds to go. Lady Cubs trail by 25. Lady Eagles beat the press. A little shaky there, but got some subs on the floor. Ball's outside. It goes to Norman. Over in the corner, it comes to Creasy. Creasy back to Norman. Almost taken away, and this is going to be Atkins. Running layup, no good. Atkins with the rebound. Shots up on the way, and it's good. Paige Atkins has double figures with 10. It's 52-25, 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Cook on the left-hand wing catches. Comes dribbling the right-hand side, got a screen in the paint, can't find anybody. Caitlin Cisco steps out. 10 seconds to go. 52-25. Cisco puts it on the floor. Long skip pass goes to Sam Cook. Sam Cook down the right-hand wing. Tries to get a shot off. Can't do so. It's blocked. So the clock's going to run out. So at the end of 3, the Lady Eagles have come out and made a big run, and they lead it 52-25. You're listening to high school basketball. We'll be back in 60 seconds with the 4th quarter. Thank you, Adam. Here we are back at Westmoreland. Lady Cubs will start the 4th quarter. I'll get it right in a minute with the basketball. They're working around, and Harper D with a long 3. It won't go. On the run comes Kendall. Kendall, jump shot, no good. Gets her own rebound. That's number 40. That would be Eckel. Shots up, no good. And the Lady Cubs are on the attack. On the floor for the Lady Cubs, you got Carly Hogan, Harper D, Ansley Pfeffer, Allie Douglas, and one more. Jessie Bumpus has come back in to see how long she can last. I hope a while. She plays hard. She gets in foul trouble, but sometimes it catches up with her, and it has tonight. Bumpus getting ready to key it in. Gets it to Douglas. Douglas puts it on the floor. Going to go to the rim. Won't go, but she's going to be fouled. And I believe it's going to be on Eckel. That will be her 4th, team 5th, and Douglas go to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one's up on the way. It's short. 52-25. 7:05 to go. Seems like we stopped at 7:05 in the 3rd quarter, because that's when Jessie went out with her 4th foul. Douglas' 2nd free throw's up on the way, and it's good. It's 52-26. Avery Morris out to Kendall in the corner. Long 3-pointer up, good. I said Avery Kendall. I apologize. That's Leah Kendall. 3's up and good. Lady comes back downside. Ansley Pfeffer, long 3-pointer up, and it's good. So Pfeffer knocks it down, and all of a sudden we're going to I think they couldn't decide whether 2 or 3, and they decided it was going to be a 3. So Ansley knocks down the 3. It's 55-28. The Lady Cubs were outscored 22-7 in that 3rd quarter. Morris thought about it, decided not to. Going to get it in the paint. Looked like they're going to do a little paint work. Tried to get it in there to Atkins, and Douglas knocks it away, and Pfeffer comes up with it. Ansley down to Bumpus. Bumpus going to try to get to the rim. Does so, but she's going to be fouled. And we'll see who the foul's going to be on. And Jessie will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be on, looks like Jordan Bandy. Her first, team 7th, but to the free throw line will go Jessie Bumpus to shoot 2. Jessie's had a rough night tonight. First free throw up on the way, and it is good. She has 4, and that's fouls also. She's sitting most of the night with fouls. Second one up on the way, no good, and Douglas rebounds. Sticks it up, won't go, and Pfeffer up and in. As Ansley grabs the rebound, sticks it up and in, and Ansley now has 5. It's 55-31. Ball comes down, it goes to Bandy. Bandy to Kendall. Kendall going to try to get to the rim. Nice dish off, won't go. She hit Atkins backside and was wide open, but couldn't get the ball to go in. I don't think she realized she was that open. Douglas running jumper down the right-hand side, won't go. And Avery Morris with the rebound, and she's going to be fouled, I believe, there by Ansley Pfeffer. That'll be Ansley's 4th, team 6. So the next one for either team will go to 1-1. Avery Morris out front, 55-31. Little pick and roll there, and Douglas picks it off again. They've tried that once already, but it won't go. Bumpus, backside, running layup, will not go. Douglas tries for the rebound, and Pfeffer comes out with it. Pfeffer, long skip pass to Hogan. Hogan, long 3-pointer up, won't go. Backside rebound comes off, and Morris comes up with it. And got a quick timeout, I believe, by Westmoreland. So we're going to take a D&N Auto Sales 30-second timeout. Thank you, Adams. We come back to play. The Westmoreland Lady Eagles run what I call a red, long pass down the floor. They get a layup, but they can't get it to go. And then Angela Pfeffer steps out of bounds, and she tries to get the rebound. Ball comes to the backside. Morris, layup, good. Little pick the picker, as we call it. Morris caught it backside, laid it up and in, and it is good. And I believe the foul is going to be on Carly Hogan to be her first, team 7th. The free throw line to try to finish off the three-point play, and does so, is Avery Morris. 58-31, 5:22 to go in the contest. Bumpus down the middle, being guarded there by Kendall. And she's going to be fouled. And the foul is going to be on Leah Kendall. It'll be her second, team 8th. Until to the free throw line will go Jessie Bumpus to shoot 1-1. In comes Hodge. And out goes Eckel for the Lady Eagles. So Bumpus to the free throw line to shoot the 1-1. The first one's up on her way, and it's good. Jessie now has 5. Also checking in again will be Creasy, and out will go Avery Morris. Pfeffer checks out, and Emma Woodall checks in. Get the ball for the second free throw. Bumpus shots up on the way, also good. Jessie now has 6 for the evening. 5:15 to go, 58-33. Try to get the ball down the right-hand side to Creasy. Carly Hogan knocks it out of bounds. It'll belong to the Lady Eagles as Bandy gets ready to key it in. Bandy looks backside, gets to Creasy down low. Looking in the paint, they do get it there. Little running jumper won't go. Rebound comes off to Harper D. And we're going to have a foul, I believe, on the Lady Eagles. Let's see who it's going to be on. It's going to be on Anna Creasy, team 9th. Her first, team 9th. Harper D will go to the free throw line to shoot 1-1. The next one will put the Lady Cubs in the double bonus. 5:04 to go. Harper D to the free throw line to shoot 1-1. First one's up on the way. It is no good. Rebound comes off to Creasy. Creasy back over to, looks like Bandy from up here. Bandy's going to run the point. Bandy over the right-hand wing to Creasy. Looks for Hodge in the paint. Can't finish. Comes back to Bandy on the wing. Bandy pulls it back up. Goes to Hodge. Hodge over in the corner. Goes to Wright. Wright puts it on the floor. Pulls it back out. Can't find anybody. And all of a sudden Harper D tries to take it away. Steps on the sideline. Nice hustle play, but she got tangled up on her own feet. Stepped on the sideline. The ball will stay with the Lady Eagles. 4:38 to go. 58-33. I wonder if they're going to call that tonight. But they try to get the ball in bounds. Leah Kendall catches it and actually just steps right back court, so it's over and back. Turnover, Lady Eagles. The ball will go to the Lady Cubs. 4:36 to go. 58-33. Harper D on the drive. Left, right, goes back to Hogan. Hogan steps, looks for the 3, can't get it. Look for Douglas in the paint. Pass not quite high enough. Knocked out of bounds. It'll belong to the Lady Cubs. She was there, but the pass wasn't quite high enough. Out will come Kendall, and out will come Bandy for the Eagles. Ball goes into Douglas. Turnaround jump shot, good. So Allie knocks it down. It's 58-35, 4:13 to go, fourth quarter. Out front is Cassidy. Got some new names here. Got to get them right. Hodge also in the ball game, and it goes over to Wright. Wright, running jumper won't go. Rebound comes off to Allie Douglas. Excuse me, that was Hodge on the shot. Douglas going to try to get to the paint, and she's probably going to be called for the charge, and does so. It'll be her 4th, team 8th. It'll belong to the Lady Eagles. Got a little out of control there. Couldn't get straightened out. Went all the way, tried to get to the rim, and ran over about 3 of the Lady Eagles basketball players. To the rim will go Cassidy. Blocked there by Mosley. Mosley kicks it out to Douglas. Douglas down to Bumpus. Bumpus catches and goes to Mosley. Mosley tries to get it into Douglas. A little over her head. She couldn't reach it. Allie's probably 5'9", 5'10", maybe, and the pass is about 6'4". So 3:33 to go, 58-35. Lady Eagles lead it, and they on the attack. Got some new people in on the floor. We'll try to get them as we come through. Long three-pointer shot put up, no good. The shot was shot there by number 22, Bailey Norman. Douglas on the left-hand wing, comes down and goes over to Bumpus. Tries to get it back to Douglas and does so. Looks for the inside pass, goes up to Bumpus, knocked out of bounds. The ball will stay with the Lady Cubs. Referee's going to stop the clock and get some substitutes in. I like it when they do that. And we believe we have a Lady Cub on the floor, and I believe it is Jesse Bumpus, I'm afraid. So, Adam, we're going to take it away for 30 seconds. Got D&E and Auto Sales 30-second timeout for a injury. We'll be back in 30. Ball comes into the paint, taken away there by the Lady Eagles. Ball's run down the floor by Cassidy. Cassidy, long three-pointer put up and won't go. And that shot again was by Norman, but it will not go. Goes out of bounds. It belongs to the Lady Cubs. 2:50 to go in the contest, 58-35. Mosley's going to bring it down for the Lady Cubs. Got Emma Woodall, Carson Mosley, Sam Cook, Kayla Johnson, and Alexis Cook. Ball rolls out of bounds. It'll belong to the Lady Eagles as Alyssa Kelly steps in. Ball's going to be brought up by Mallory Cassidy. Picks it up, goes over the right-hand wing. It goes to Greasy. Puts it on the drive by Norman. Long running jumper, probably a foul, but Greasy had her shot blocked by Sam Cook. Alexis Cook out on the drive. Puts it on the floor, goes over to the wing to Sam Cook. Long three-pointer up, no good. Rebound backside belongs to the Lady Eagles as it goes out of bounds. 2:11 to go, 58-35. Lady Eagles of Westmoreland lead it as they lead the district and probably are going to stick to it. Ball comes to Norman out of right-hand wing. Nice pump fake by Knotts. Knotts tries to get it to the rail, can't get a shot off. Ball goes out to Sam Cook. Cook coming down the right-hand side, pulls it back out. Tries to get it into Mosley. I believe she's going to be pushed from behind. And I believe the foul is going to be on Mallory Cassidy. Her first, team 10th, so the Lady Cubs will be shooting 2 the rest of the way out with 1:47 to go in the contest. First free throw up on the way, it's no good. Mosley usually a pretty good free throw shooter. Couldn't get that one to go. She gets the ball for the second one. It's up on its way. It is no good also. Rebound comes off to Norman. Norman running down the floor. Gets it back out to Cassidy. Shot layup. Won't go. Alexis Cook saves it to Alyssa Kelly. Kelly picks it up and goes over to Mosley. Something we always say don't do. Don't save it under the other team's basket, but she did and got away with it. Mosley has it taken away. Wrong running layup. And I believe that's going to be, and it is, number 5, Mallory Cassidy. Shot is up and good. And the foul is going to be on Alexis Cook. That'll be her first, team 9th. And to the free throw line will go Cassidy to try to complete the three-point play. 60-35. Free throw up on the way, it is good. Don't think I'd want to play Westmoreland in a game of horse. 1:26 to go. 61-35. Mosley on the drive, and she's going to be fouled out front by Mallory Cassidy. It'll be her second. We're already in the double bonus, so Carson Mosley will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Mosley's first free throw up on the way. Good. Took it a minute, but it rolled around and fell in. This is Mosley's first point of the evening. Second one up, also good. 61-37. That's Mosley's 2 points of the game. 1:17 to go. Comes back over to the right-hand wing. It comes over there to Powell. Back over to the wing. As I said, we got new players out here. Knott's on the drive. Picks it back out to Powell. Long three-pointer up and in is Mallory Cassidy. She's made her presence known. She's got 6. She knocks down the 3 that time, and it's 64-37. Mosley out on the wing, catches right-hand side. Spin move, turns the dribble, will get to the rim, shots up, no good. She lost her handle on it, and had a wide open layup, lost the handle, couldn't get it to go. But it'll be Lady Cubs basketball underneath their own basket. Sam Cook gets ready to key it in. Thought she's going to get into Johnson, doesn't do so. Ball comes out to Woodall. Woodall turns it over. Coming down the right-hand wing. Cassidy into the paint. Nice hustle by the Lady Eagles, and that was number 34, Riley Crump, I believe it was. Tried to save it, fell on the floor, rolled it out of bounds, and it will belong to Lady Cubs. 28 seconds, 27 seconds. Clock running down. Try to get the ball into the paint, can't do so. And it belonged to the Lady Cubs as the Lady Eagles knock it out of bounds. 22-8. Mosley gets ready to trigger it in. And does so to Johnson. Johnson back out to Sam Cook. Sam Cook puts it on the floor. 17-16. Johnson out front. Johnson puts it on the floor. Backs up. Gonna try to go to the rim. Can't do so. Goes to Sam Cook. Sam Cook off to Emma Woodall. Emma Woodall puts it on the floor. A little running jump shot won't go. Rebound backside by the Eagles, and that's going to end the ball game. Lady Eagles win it 64-37. You're listening to high school basketball, 103.9 at AM 790. We're going to break away here for about 60 seconds and come back with the wrap-up. Mayberry will be jumping against Hodge. Ball's tipped back and it goes to Tristan Lee. Lee down on the left-hand wing. Got Blue down in the corner. Going to try to get it to Blue. It does so. Comes back around to the point. Goes over to Silas Hunter, the three-point specialist. Of course, everybody knows that, so they try to shut him off. Tries to go underneath to Blue. Does so. Reverse layup good. So Will Blue starts the Cubs off with a reverse layup, and they lead it 2-0. 7:31 to go, first quarter. Down on the right-hand wing, the ball comes to Castile. Castile put it on the floor, tried to do a drive, and I believe he's going to be fouled. And I believe it's going to be on Brandon Chandler, and it is. So it'll be Brandon's first foul. Team first, and the ball will belong to the Eagles underneath their own basket. Get it into the deep corner. A little running jumper there. It goes by Bickerton, no good. Comes off to Hunter. Hunter down racing down the right-hand side to Blue. Blue puts it on the floor, running layup. No good. And we're going to have a blocking call. I wasn't sure how that was going to go. In the girls' game, it kind of went the opposite way, but we're going to have a blocking call, and I believe it's going to be on number 1, Castile. It'll be his first, team first. And to the free throw line will go Will Blue. First free throw up. On the way, it is good. Will so far has them all. He got 3. 7:12 to go first quarter. Blue gets ready for his second. Shots up on the way and no good. Rebound and comes off, and it goes to Bickerton. Bickerton kicks it out to Mitchell. Mitchell down the right-hand side. Goes over in the corner, back outside to Mitchell. Over in the corner to Castile out on top. Hodge down in the corner. Long three-pointer up, will not go. That was put up by Hodge. Rebound comes off to Silas Hunter. Hunter down the floor, goes over to Chandler. Chandler, long three-pointer. He don't shoot many. I'm usually a pretty good shooter. That one didn't go. Goes to Lee. Lee puts it on the floor to Silas Hunter. Long three-pointer down on top, bottom. Good sign for the Cubs there. Hunter knocks down the first three. That wasn't even in the corner. Is that on top? 6-0. Cubs lead it with 6:33 to go, first quarter. Mitchell down on the right-hand side, being guarded there by Blue. Puts it on the floor, comes back out. And he kick it across it, and it goes over to Holmes. Excuse me, yes, Holmes. Holmes back out front to Hodge. Hodge to Mitchell. Ball's taken away by Mayberry. Long lead pass to Hunter. Nice running layup. Got it. Had to extend himself there. I think the pass wasn't quite as far as he thought it was going to be, and he had to make some 2 big long steps or step and a half and laid it up and in, and it's 8-0 right off the bat. 5:58 to go. Ball comes over in the wing, comes into the post. It comes to Hodge. Hodge back on the right side, high to Mitchell. Mitchell down the paint, has it taken away by Mayberry. Lee on the attack, a little running layup, no good. Chandler tried to go it up with the right, and he's a lefty, and he just couldn't get it to go in. Running full speed, the ball comes off to Mitchell on the attack. Mitchell kicks it out, it goes to Holmes. Holmes chases it down, excuse me, that is Bickerton. Bickerton chases it down, goes to Mitchell. Mitchell to Castile. Castile, a little running to the right-hand side to Mitchell. In the paint to Hodge. Back out front it goes to number 11 there. Couldn't see him turning as Hodge lays it up and in, and the Eagles are on the board, 8-2. Come out a little 2-2-1 pressure after the basket made. Comes into Mayberry, breaks the pressure, goes to Hunter. Hunter decides to stop, pull up a three. Won't go. That's a tough shot for anybody. And Blue grabs the rebound and sticks it back in. And all of a sudden it's 10-2. Cubs lead it. As we're going to take a D&N Auto Sales 30-second timeout. Back to play. Mitchell brings it down the right-hand side of the floor as the Eagles have the basketball over to Castile in front of the crowd. Ball kicks back down to Mitchell. Mitchell looks back over to Castile. Castile thought about it, decided not to, puts it on the floor, going to try to get to the rim, running layup good. Kind of weaved his way through the crowd there, made a little quick running layup, and it's 10-4. Good timeout for the Eagles. Lee comes down, pulls up, thought about it. Yes, he can shoot that far. Hunter, long three-pointer bottom. Silas knocks another three down. It gives him two. And it's 13-4. As Silas has 10 of them. Out front, ball comes over to Mitchell. Mitchell to Castile. Little turnaround jump shot in the paint, won't go. And Tristan Lee with the rebound. Lee comes flying down the floor, pulls up, goes to Brandon Chandler. Chandler, he's usually a pretty good three-point shooter, but he's got to catch it pretty wide open. Mayberry makes a move on it. Goes to Hunter in the corner. Nice, quick pass, but it won't go. Will Blue right there, lay it up and in, and Will has 5, and it's 15-4. Is this the Will Blue and Silas Hunter show right now? Will's come in really scrappy right now. He's gotten loose balls, rebounds, stuck it back in, hit free throw, played good defense. Mitchell on the drive, turnaround jump shot, good. Dawson Mitchell with a turnaround quickie over. Man, I was just talking about Blue, and he's up and in, and it's 15-6, 3:08 to go, first quarter. Tristan Lee puts it on the floor, going to try to get there, and goes to Silas Hunter. Hunter picked up that time, a little running floater, good. Running out of lines up here for Silas. That's 17-6. The biggest lead has been 11. It's back to 11. As down the floor comes Mitchell. Mitchell drives off the right, pops it out to Castile. Castile puts it on the floor. Popping back out to the top comes Bickerton. It used to be a little kind of a stall game. Not sure exactly what they're trying to do. Being down 11. Mayberry with the steal. Running layup good. Mayberry lays it up and in. Gets on the board for the first time. And the only other Cub on the board besides Hunter and Blue. Ball comes out front to Castile. Castile turn around, long three. Good. Kind of made that one look easy. Castile has 5, and it's 19-9. Long pass to Mayberry. Mayberry, a little quick jump shot. Won't go. Rolled in and out, did everything but go in. He had a nice little move, pull up, jump stop. Let the man run by, pulled it back, but it wouldn't go. Mitchell down on the left-hand side. And it comes over to Hodge. Long shot up, no good. Mayberry rebounded. Lee out on the attack. 19-9, Tristan Lee, 141. Tristan Lee thought about it, decided not to. Goes over to Blue. Blue puts it on the floor, back out to Tristan Lee. Lee, long three-pointer. He can hit those, but that one he didn't. It's 19-9. Cubs lead it with 1:31 to go, first quarter. Ball comes into the Eagles from Westmoreland. Got to welcome Coach Gibbs. He just now joined me with some nachos and a drink, and I may start eating here, Coach.
All right.
Ball goes backside to Mitchell. Tries to get it out front. Almost left him open to Castile. Castile on the left. Pulls up. Jump shot blocked. And I believe we're going to get a foul called.
I believe they're going to get Tucker Carter.
So that's going to be Tucker Carter's first. He snuck in the game over there a while ago, Coach. You got to look through these bars here a little bit. So that's his first, team first.
As long as you don't make a habit of having to look through the bars,
yeah,
Coach.
Yeah, exactly. Castile first free throw up on the way, and it's good. Cubs lead is cut to 19-10. 1:08 to go first quarter. Second one up on the way. It's also good. Castile has 7 of their 11. And the Cubs lead has been cut to 8. 1:02 to go first quarter. Tristan Lee on the attack. Tries to get around and get to the rim, and the foul is going to be on Dawson Mitchell, I do believe. It'll be his first, team second.
Just the start you want if you're the Cubs here tonight. I know they given up the last 5 points, but 19-11 starts a great way for the Cubs to try and stop this losing streak.
Tristan Lee, long three-pointer. They've shot the ball well, Coach, early. Tristan Lee, I have to look down the road for him, knocks down to 3, and all of a sudden it's 22-11. Their biggest lead matched. Ball's out front. That's Hodge out there with it. Goes to Castile. Castile gets on the screen. 30 seconds to go. Back to Mitchell. Almost had it knocked away. And it's going to stay with the Eagles. Going to have to get a shoe tied down there.
Big possession defensively. Love to go through and close out this first quarter with 11-point lead and opportunity here with 20 seconds, 26 remaining.
Ball comes out to Castile. Castile being guarded by Tucker Carter there. Comes down the right-hand side. A bull pump fake. Comes back out front. And he comes under to Mitchell. Mitchell backing out. Being guarded there by Silas Hunter. Looks like he's going to probably take the last shot as he comes out and gets the screen. And we're going to have a quick foul. Looks like it's going to be on Silas, I believe.
No, they're going to get Mayberry.
Mayberry. The foul's going to be on Mayberry. It sure wasn't on Bumpus. Poor Jesse. What a rough night. So 6.3 to go. Ball comes into Mitchell. Mitchell gets the screen. Tries to come off of it. Mayberry, nice job of switching. Long shot up, no good, and that will end the first quarter. 22-11, the Cubs lead it. We'll be back in 60 seconds with the second quarter. Thank you, Adam. Here we come back at the Westmoreland High School Gymnasium. Westmoreland basketball on the alternate possession. Knocked out of bounds there by Tristan Lee. Coach, I thought I'd tell you before you get started out here, we're also on TV tonight. Not picture-wise, but audio-wise. Done this before for the Westmoreland bunch, and so we just thought I think you've listened to me before.
Yeah.
I still haven't listened to that first one yet. Ball's hit over to Purdue out and being blocked out of bounds. I think that was Maverick.
Good defense there on the part of Maverick Lee coming to give the help on the curl cut.
You know, we've been in the Dominican Republic. Now we're on TV. We'll be we'll be on the Ocho one of these days. Ball taken away there by Tristan Lee. This Castile couldn't hang on to it. Silas has started out really nice. As long as you don't try to start forcing a few, we'll be all right. Tristan Lee going to put the move on Pardue out there. Gets to the paint, a little running jumper. Not sure that was what he wanted, but that's the way it came in. The ball comes off to Mitchell.
Undercut somebody there in the process. Probably got away with a foul.
Ball comes down the side to Mitchell, being guarded there by Hunter. Tries to kick it out in the corner. It goes to Castile, and it goes to the man in the third row with the Westmoreland sweatshirt on.
Nice hands there on the part of the spectator.
He was open. I don't know why he didn't shoot.
That pass was hot.
22-11. Cubs still lead it by 11. 6:57 to go. Second quarter. Off to Silas Hunter on the right-hand wing. Comes to Mayberry. Nice pass in the paint. Goes to Maverick Lee. I like that play.
Nice look there down the high-low look from Mayberry to Lee.
Turns, lays it in. Mitchell comes down, gets the screen on the right-hand wing, kicks it out to Castile. Castile goes over in the corner to coach, that's number 11, Hodge. Out front it goes. Back out to Castile. Long three-pointer up, won't go. Kind of a little flop going on there. I thought I saw a couple of girls in that situation there a time or two tonight. But the referees call it, that's why they call it. Tristan Lee, nice running the layup, lays it up and in. That'll give him 5. And he just split the difference.
Nice slice down through the lane there by Lee.
Biggest lead of the evening for the Cubs, 26-11, 6 minutes to go. Coach, we were talking about the seeding, and a lot of people don't look at these games. You're 1-7 and you're 4-17, but these games are important when it comes to seeding time in district tournament play. Ball comes out front. It goes to Hodges, over to Mitchell, over to Castile, back to Mitchell. Mitchell into the paint. Goes to Hodge. Hodge to Castile, over the left-hand side of Pardue. Little shot up, no good. Knocked out up there by Tristan Lee to Silas Hunter. Silas Hunter turns it over, gets no call. But you should have thrown the flag like they do on the,
Got sandwiched there.
Yeah. So we come down and Mitchell tries to get to the rim. He can't do so. Tristan Lee comes off of it looking down the floor. They can say you better get your hands ready when it comes to that kind of look. Ball goes to Carter, back to Silas Hunter. Carter thought about it, decided not to, and he's going to call a charge.
Lowered the shoulder there.
He did kind of lower the shoulder. I would have to agree with that a little bit. But that'll be Tucker's second, Coach, and his team 4th. And who was it here last year that got so hot here last year? Was it Silas? I can't remember who it was. Somebody got really hot here last year.
I have to think about who graduated last year.
It could have been the year before. I'm not sure I even made it down here last year. 5 minutes to go, 26-11. 4:56 to go. Ball is touched by the Cubs. I thought Eden there was going to reach and grab it, but he decided to let it go.
He wanted to.
He did want to really bad. So Hodge gets ready to key it in. He brings it into Mitchell. Mitchell out front, being guarded there by Silas Hunter. 26-11, Cubs lead at 4:45 to go. Second quarter. Mitchell on the move, being stopped there. Nice job by Mayberry, defense. Long shot up, no good. Shot was put up there by Bickerton. Went high enough to touch the brace, I believe.
Wire,
yep.
yeah.
Hit that wire. So with 4:34 to go, Cubs leading 15. Be their basketball, and Tristan Lee is going to bring it on down. Getting a call from Coach Stewart over there on the corner. Pump fake goes to Maverick Lee on the wing. Got Silas Hunter on one wing, Maverick Lee on the other. Thought about it. So he's going to say he turned it over. Cupped it, that the man said in the striped shirt. So we got to go with that one. 4:16, 26-11. Cubs lead it.
Kind of hit a lull right here, both teams.
Both teams kind of slowed down. That's all right for the.
If you're leading by 15, that's okay.
Yep. We're going to have a quick foul. It's going to be, I think, on Will Ballou. That'll be his first, and the team 5th. And it's going to be Eagle basketball. Bring it into Mitchell. Mitchell's going to put it on the floor. He's kind of run the whole show since since the game started. Nice little give and go to the pass inside.
Nice post feed there.
Really nice post feed.
Good way nice job of looking off and then making that pass back, and defender froze and lay up good.
That was Carter Pinch on the shot for bucket down there. Ball comes down to the Cubs end.
Got Tristan Lee crossing over, getting inside, blocked from behind. They're going to call a foul. I think somebody got a hand down there on the hip, down low.
So it's going to be on
14.
Be Cameron Eden, his first. Team 3rd, but Lee will go to the free throw line to shoot 2, 26-13. First one's up on its way. It is good. I would say he's usually a good free throw shooter, but usually I say that. He misses, and I get an evil look from my wife, and she's not here.
You have to wait till after they shoot both of them to say he's a good free throw shooter.
Second one's up on the way, and he is a good free throw shooter. They both go in. It's 28-13.
That's easier to back up once he hit both of them.
There you go. Hey, that little shot that the Pinch kid made down here for Westmoreland, Allie couldn't get to go in tonight to save her life, could she, Coach?
Yeah, it's had a tough night tonight, getting it up high enough on the glass.
Ball comes over in the corner to Hodge. Back out front. Goes to Eden. Eden to Mitchell. Excuse me, that's not Mitchell. That is Bickerton. Get some of these numbers. They get to subbing out on me up here. Comes over to Hodge. Hodge over to cover to Bickerton. Little turn move. believe that's Pinch. Goes over to Mitchell. Mitchell puts it on the floor, being guarded there by Tristan Lee. Pump fake, nothing going. Kicks it out in the corner. Nice close out there by Mayberry. Get it in the paint, being guarded there by Maverick Lee. Long turnaround jump shot, won't go. And Tyler Rich, who has snuck in the game on us, I believe we're going to have a jump ball, and the ball will belong to the Cubs.
Westmoreland spectator wanted to foul, and he clearly rolled a couple of times there. May have been fouled, but, it's got to be a foul or a walk there before
One of the two.
Before the
jump ball?
Yes.
But the jump ball is going to go over to the Cubs, 28-13, 2:28 to go. Tristan Lee off to Tyler Rich. He's a three-point specialist. Shots up, won't go. Rebound off there hard by Carter Pinch. Down the left-hand side, it goes to Hodge. Down in the corner to Eden. Eden back out to Hodge. Over to Mitchell. Mitchell puts it on the floor. Back to Eden. Eden back to Hodge. Back out front it goes to Mitchell. Hodge out front looking in the paint. Pinch can't get it there. It goes to Mitchell. Long three-pointer, I believe, and it's good. So Mitchell knocks down the three-pointer, gives him 5, Coach, and it's 28-16, 12-point lead. We had added up 15, had a chance to make it higher and couldn't do so.
Gone zone now, and the 2-3 variety here are the Eagles.
Mayberry, turnaround jump shot, won't go. Nice hustle by Will Ballou. And the fans thought it was knocked off by Will, but it's knocked out by one of the Eagles. And I guess they went zone, Coach, because Silas is on the bench.
If you replay that one, I'm not sure the spectators aren't right.
Ball comes out to Tyler Rich in the corner. No go. Back to the 2-3 zone, as you said. Tyler thought about it, decided not to. He missed the first one, so he don't want to take one. Tristan Lee, long three-pointer, won't go. Brother Maverick bails him out with a rebound. And has it taken away kind of abruptly there. Mitchell goes down, and I believe he's going to be fouled as he goes up to shoot. Probably a frustration foul, and I believe it's going to be
on Maverick.
Maverick Lee. That will be his first. Team fifth.
Maverick thought he got fouled on the other end.
I'm not so sure he did.
Yeah.
Mitchell, free throw up on the way, no good. Now, if I can say he's a good free throw shooter and he misses, that's okay. Out goes Maverick, in comes Silas. See how long this zone lasts down here now. 28-16, 1:10 to go, second quarter. Free throw up on the way, and it's good. So Mitchell has 6. It's 28-17. Tristan Lee's going to walk it up, not in any big hurry. I would say they're going to go for one, but I never know what Coach Stu's going to do sometimes at these situations. Silas Hunter's a long three-pointer up. Good. I know what he's going to do now.
He's going to score.
He's going to score. Put Silas in the game. They set him a high pick, and you don't see that much against the zone. They set him a high pick, and, of course, the guy comes off shooting a jump shot, and you go under the screen, and it's good. Little running jumper. Not sure who that foul's going to be on.
Don't get Mayberry on the foul. I believe that's his second.
That'll be Mayberry's second. Team 7th. But we're going to go to the free throw line with Kirby Bickerton. Made the bucket. Going to try for the old-fashioned three-point play. Shots up on its way. Is good.
So get the answer for the 3 by Hunter with, like you said, the old-fashioned 3 on the other end.
31-20, 40 seconds to go.
And now they're going back man with Silas back in. Nope, they are.
I think they're just going to I think they're back man.
Yeah, I believe so too.
Look like
it's the most spread out matchup zone I've ever seen.
I think the Cubs this time are going to try to go for one. And they're trying not to let Silas catch it, which,
Brandon Chandler checked back in for the Cubs.
The other night, Sycamore played a box. Well, not really a box, but they just didn't let Tristan catch. Which, a lot of times you do your long shot up, no good. 2 seconds to go. Ball rebound by Mitchell. No need to foul, and I thought we were going to. But what I was going to say a while ago was, sometimes you take your point guard completely out of play, and that just disturbs your whole team.
That's right.
So as the quarter comes to an end, it's 31-20. You're listening to high school basketball. We'll be back in 60 seconds. So as we get ready to start the second half here, it looks like both teams have come back with the starters. Tristan Lee, Mayberry, Ballou, Chandler, and
Silas Hunter.
Mitchell out front, comes down over in the left-hand corner. It goes to Bickerton. Bickerton out to Castile. Castile back to Mitchell. Mitchell put it on the floor, running layup. Good.
Chandler didn't give his help, and Cubs pay there.
Comes in with the left-hand layup, lays it up and in, and it's 31-22 to start the second half. Ballou out front to Chandler. Chandler over in the left-hand wing goes to Tristan Lee. Lee looks into Mayberry, the big post down there, Coach. I always call him our big post. Chandler, nice move, running layup. Kind of got right in underneath the basket and couldn't get his left hand up far enough to get it rolled up in there. Mitchell back down the backside is Bickerton, and we're going to have a charge. It's going to be on Bickerton, and I'll let you comment on that one.
We caught a break. I'm gonna call it. We caught a break. I didn't see any contact.
I didn't see a whole lot myself, but we will take it. As Tristan Lee stood in there, I guess I'll give him credit for standing in there. It looked like his mom, Miss Jean, sometimes. There's my favorite play, Coach, running back door. We hit Mayberry on the high post.
High post in the back cut.
High post in the back cut, and Silas couldn't get it to go in, so the foul is going to be on Hodge, I believe is who he said.
I believe that's
going to be on Riker Hodge, his first. Team second of the second half. And Silas, unlike him, misses the first free throw. And I didn't say anything. Second one up on the way, and it's good.
He was a better free throw shooter on the second one.
It's
one out of two, stretch it back to 10.
32-22. Down running the offense is Mitchell. Mitchell comes over, gets the screen over there, and they kick it out to Bickerton. Looks like they're going to run the double screen back to Hodge. He's going to put it on the floor over to Bickerton. Long three-pointer up, no good. Mayberry didn't see it. I'm not so sure he didn't go come out of bounds and back in. Castile going to put it on the floor, try to get to the rim, and Ballou was there, but as usual, the basket is good. I believe it's going to be on Chandler.
Got him with the hand in the back when Ballou's trying to take the hit. So
Ballou was in the right place, but and it happens so many times. You're standing there trying to take a charge, and somebody else pushes from somewhere else.
Not sure he's going to get the charge anyway. It looked like he was falling early.
But the free throw is up and good, and all of a sudden it's 32-25.
As close as they've been since the first quarter.
As Castile makes the free throw. They've kind of gone back to their zone again. Comes over to Chandler to Tristan Lee out top. We've got three pretty good shooters out there. Chandler, long three-pointer up, won't go. And the ball's knocked around. It's on the floor. Mayberry rolling around with it. We're going to have a jump ball, and I believe it's going to be Cub basketball, if I remember who started the second half with the ball. So it's going to be the Cub basketball. Back out in the corner. Long three-pointer up, no good. I believe that was Silas over there.
It is Silas Hunter there for a three-point shot. And they're going to give him the foul on the three. So wasn't sure whether he's going to get it on the box out or on the shot, but they call it 3 shots.
I believe the foul was on Castile, I believe. His second, team third, and that's the you know, I'll take it. I hate that call. You can ask Patty when we talk about it, because usually it's after the shot, but they give it to him anyway. But on this occasion, we'll take it. Silas is 2 for 2. So he hits both the first 2 free throws. He gets the ball for the third. Kind of a quick fire, isn't it?
I was going to say, he didn't waste any time on any of those. And
the third one's up and in, so Silas hits all 3 of them. It's back to a 10-point lead, 35-25. Out front is Mitchell. Mitchell being guarded there by Will Ballou. I thought Will started the game awful hard and played well early, too. Besides Silas shooting the ball well. Ball went over to Castile, back to Mitchell. As they said, here he is. They're going to try to pick on, I think they're going to try to pick on Tristan down in the paint a little bit because of size-wise. That foul's going to be on Riker Hodge. It'll be his second and team 4th.
So 4 quick fouls here in the first 2:15 against the Eagles.
Tristan Lee down, going to lead against this zone. I figure we're going to take some advantage of this zone here shortly. Ball goes in the paint to Mayberry, back to Tristan Lee. Gonna put it on the floor, little running jumper, won't go. Nice pip by Will Ballou backside. Tipped it up and in. Coach, he's got 7, and it's 37-25, back to a 12-point lead.
That's a quick tip there, too.
Out front is Mitchell. Mitchell gives it over to Bickerton. Bickerton gets the screen by Hodge in the paint. Back out to Mitchell he goes. Long three-pointer up, no good. And Tristan Lee knocks it, kicks it, goes to Blue. Blue goes in the middle of the paint, goes back to Tristan Lee. He had Silas, and he's going to be called for travel.
I wish you just caught and tossed right there. Siler was open.
He was wide open.
There for an opportunity, but didn't get it.
Sometimes you wonder what goes through anybody's head sometimes. Mine myself.
I was going to say, me too.
Mitchell out front handling the basketball, being guarded there by Will Blue. Kicks it over to Castile. Castile pump fakes, goes over to the corner to Bickerton. Bickerton on the floor, tries to get it underneath. The ball's knocked away by a Cub. It will belong to the Eagles. He's trying to get it to Hodge, posted down low, and I think it was Tristan maybe. It hit it and knocked it out of bounds. Maybe been Will. But it belonged to the Eagles. A little quick, back out to Bickerton. Pump fake. Gets around Silas. Silas touched the basketball, I think. And Blue comes out with it.
Ooh.
And I believe he's going to be fouled.
Should have been. He threw a punch.
I thought he did too. Foul is going to be on Katie Bickerton. Let's see. Carby Bickerton, his second, team fifth. I'm not so sure. Didn't we have a little out with this bunch at our place last time?
No, it was here a few years ago.
Okay. 37-25.
Older Mayberry, Jonathan, I think.
Okay. Two freshmen are in the ball game. They got Silas on the wing. Long three-pointer up, no good. I know he didn't go in, but I guarantee Coach Stu's glad to see Maverick shoot that basketball because I think he's been on him about not taking his shot.
I know he is because we talked about it specifically, having to knock down or at least attempt those shots. Make the defense respect you.
Seems like his confidence kind of gotten a little away from him, but he's really a good shooter. He just, and being a freshman, you want to make sure you try to make sure everybody's happy, I guess, more than anything.
You don't want to overstep your bounds.
Right.
And feel your way through it.
So Patty and I had talked about it, and I'm sure since you said that, I'm sure he's talked about it, said you need to take your shots when you're open. Because I've seen him at our games at home say it, look at him like you need to shoot the basketball. Nice move by Mitchell. Shots up, no good. Somebody tipped it out in there, maybe in Carter. Shots up, and Mayberry way above the floor there, Coach. Tongues it off to Hunter. Hunter puts it in behind my back. A little running floater. Shots up, won't go. My favorite shot, and you know that. Tucker Carter tries to chase it down, but it rolls out of bounds, and that wasn't a very good trip for the Cubs.
No, it wasn't. And going back to the previous trip, I felt like number 13 there, Mitchell had an opportunity right from the free throw line, penetrates in, he gets himself in trouble. Just take that open 15-foot jumper.
Nice little play there, running. I've seen you run it, seen the boys run it. They run it for Mitchell out. Biggerton out front to three, but it won't go. I think Eagles come down the rebound. Castile, left-hand side being guarded by Carter. Kind of eases up on him. Goes to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to make everything go, and we're going to have a foul. It's going to be
on Tristan Lee.
Be his first. Team's second. It's 5 team fouls on the Eagles and 2 on the Cubs. It's 37-25, 2:56 to go.
Kind of hit one of those lulls again.
Yep, not a lot of scoring going on, but as long as you're playing defense, that's all right. Long three-pointer up and no good. And that was by Mitchell. The ball's rebounded off the Hunter by a nice pass to Tucker Carter, running layup. Never got under control. Looked 2 big long strides and couldn't get it to go in. Running layup, Mitchell, and he's going to be fouled, I think, there by Maverick. I believe it's going to be on Maverick Lee to be his second.
I think they actually got Tristan Lee.
I thought that was Maverick.
2-3 instead of 3-2.
Okay. So that'll be on Tristan, and that'll be his second. And the team third. And to the free throw line would be Mitchell. The first one's up on its way, and it's good. Gets the ball for the second, 37-26. Shots up on its way, it is also good. Used the whole rim on that one, but it went in. Now it's set up in a little zone pressure there.
1-2-1-1 variety.
Cubs no trouble stopping it. Maverick Lee, long three-pointer in the corner. That's what he's been wanting. And Maverick knocks down the 3. Coach gives him 5, and it's 40-27, back to a 13-point lead. That's what Coach Stu said. That's what you said he's been wanting him to do more of, and he didn't hesitate on that one.
Got to take the open looks. Don't care what grade you're in. You got an open shot, you got to take it.
Mitchell looked for Castile underneath, and actually Castile was wide open. He just didn't see the ball coming. It went right by his head. Back in the 1-2-1-1. Yep, I'm not sure about that, but
didn't establish himself in the front court. His last motion was still in the back court.
So we're going to get a over and back violation by the Cubs. 40-27, 1:56 to go. Eagle basketball, and the man in the stands is still going, what happened? Maybe Coach Hunter can explain it to him. Lance in the ball game for the Eagles. Bounce got in front to Bickerton, over to Lance. Puts it on the floor over to Castile. Castile, long three up, won't go. The ball's rebounded and knocked out, and Bickerton picks it up. Puts it on the floor, being guarded there by Carter. Mitchell on the run, running layup, good. It's been a good time to stand there and take a charge.
Yeah, that one, there's no way he's avoiding contact on it.
No. Ball comes into the Cubs. They try to break the pressure. Silas Hunter's going to catch it in the middle, and all of a sudden the pressure's getting to him.
Took a little hop there and got called for steps.
That's 2 turnovers after baskets by the Eagles that they've gone into the press, and the Cubs have struggled with it a little bit and turned it over twice. 40-29. They still lead it, though, Coach. 1:10 to go.
Tristan's going to pick up his third.
Tried to get around, not a real smart foul on his part, and he knows that. Tried to let the man get around the corner, tried to tap it from behind, missed it. He's going to come out. Will Ballew's going to come in. I called him a post player the other day, and Patty thought I was crazy, but I said, well, that's about where he plays. Ball comes into Bickerton, makes a move on Hunter. Turn around, jump shot, good. Eagles making a little run here, Coach. It's a 9-point game, 40-31, but the Cubs still lead it. Ball comes out to Hunter. Hunter, I thought he was going to let that one fly. Decided not to.
I'm really surprised. I figured that one was going up.
Coach may be wanting, and not, like I said, I never can tell sometimes. Looks like he may be wanting one, but Ballew's not going to get one. Lays it up and in. Will's played really well today.
9, 7, 9?
9. 42-31. 33 seconds ago. I like the way he's played from the beginning. He kind of got him on track, even though Silas was hitting shots. Will was getting rebounds and sticking her back in to start the game off with.
Just plays hard.
Ball comes out to Castile. Looks like the Eagles are going to try to get for one. Out to Mitchell, out to Castile. Puts it on the floor. Got Pinch in the ball game over here in the corner. Now also got Lance.
Big possession here.
Mitchell, they're going to let him handle it. Tries to put it on the floor. The little mishandle helped. Jump shot up, no good. He mishandled, helped him right there as he went to the right, tried to get a jump shot off, and it's going to be short. So after 3, it's 42-31. Cubs lead it. We'll be back in 60 seconds with the fourth quarter. Thank you, Adam. We start back the fourth quarter. The Cubs lead it by 11. Alternate possession will give the ball to the Westmoreland Eagles. Castile being guarded out there by Carter. The Cubs have played a little more man tonight, Coach, than they usually do. Castile, long three-pointer up, will not go. Bounces around a couple times. Those shots are hard to get a rebound on sometimes. Bickerton, pull-up jump shot, won't go. Tucker Carter says, I got that one. Nice outlet pass to Ballew. Ballew running down the floor, running layup, no good. And he's going to be fouled, I believe, there by Bickerton. Let's see who it's going to be on. And it is.
I'm going to say this while we got an opportunity. I really like these pads that they have down on the wall, both ends, full width. Player safety definitely emphasized here.
Yeah, because they got a couple of poles that sticks out there pretty good. And I'm glad I think Will Ballew probably liked it that time too. Will's first one's up on the way, it's no good. His second one's up and good. Gives him 10, and it's 43-31, 12-point lead, 7:25 to go in the contest. Castile out front. You know, I saw this offense when they started playing earlier. A lot of times they'll play that for a delay game. Nice play there by Kirby Lance. His first bucket of the night. Went in, pump fake, got Maverick up in the air. A little running floater. I thought he was going to try to pass that one off.
I thought he was almost too indecisive, but he does get it to fall.
45-33. Hits the little floater that I just really, not crazy about, but it goes in. We'll take it. And we're back up to 12, 6:49. All of a sudden, the offense picked up a little bit. Out to Bickerton to Castile. Castile almost has it knocked away by Carter. Back over the corner to Bickerton, being guarded there by Hunter. Out front it goes to Hodge. Hodge over in the corner to Lance. Castile puts it on the floor, drives, has it knocked out of bounds by Mayberry. Mayberry thought he was probably going to try to take a charge there, but he sidestepped him. The ball knocked off his arm.
Ball just bounces off of it.
It just did. 6:30 to go, 45-33. Ball comes into bounds, then it goes to Hodges. This is just Hodge, not Hodges. Long three-pointer up, no good by Bickerton. Rebound put back up, it goes to Pence. Pence can't get it to go. And Tucker Carter on the attack. Gets to Blue. Nice little running layup. Good. That's a good pass.
That's a very good look up the floor by the freshman Carter.
A nice touch pass, too, over to the top. Got it right to Will where he just caught it, step and a half, laid it up and in. 47-33. 6 minutes to go. Fourth quarter. Bickerton tries to get it over in the corner to Pence. Can't do so. Throws it away, and the ball will go to the Cubs. A few substitutions for the Eagles. Not really sure it's subbing out. They're just doing some changing. I know they still got 3 starters on the floor. Hunter going to bring it down, 47-33, over to Will Blue on the right-hand wing. Looks for Carter on top. Swing pass goes to Hunter. Hunter boots it on the floor. Guarded there by Hodges. Kicks it on under by Castillo, guarded Tucker. Tucker puts it on the floor. Tried to get a little charge call there. Doesn't get it. Mayberry, little running jumper, good.
Might have had a chance at one there. Mayberry floated in, and defender backs away.
Cubs are keeping the ball alive on the paint quite a bit. Ball goes into the paint, and it goes into Hodges. And the foul is going to be on, let's see.
Mayberry.
Looks like Mayberry.
That'll be his third.
Be his third. So to the free throw line will go Hodge. First one's up on the way and off the back iron pretty hard for Riker Hodge. He has 2 for the evening. That free throw is no good, and the Cubs lead it by 16, 5:21 to go. Second one up on his way is good. That would look pretty good. So Hodge hits the second one. He now has 3, and it's now a 15-point game. Maverick Lee off to Mayberry. Mayberry steps to it and catches it, pulls it back up, long over in the corner. Long three-pointer up, no good by Silas Hunter, tapped out. They did a nice job of keeping the ball batted around.
They got long arms. That's one thing you can say about players for the Cubs. Maybe not physically tall, but they got long arms to keep it alive.
Hunter almost loses it. Nice pass into Ballou, layup. Oh! Looked like poor Alley on that shot right there again. Ball's pulled back out by Mitchell. Will had a wide open layup, coaches couldn't get it to go down.
Everything but in.
And it was a beautiful pass, too. I think by Maverick, come out from here. 49-34, 4:41 to go in the contest. Ball comes into Silas Hunter. Hunter, they got to break the pressure again. They're back in their 1-2-1-1. And Maverick needs to tighten up a little bit on that one. He kind of got a little lax over there on that pass. Ball comes in and goes to Hunter. Hunter's going to run the point. Tristan's, I think, sitting out with his 3 fouls right now. Comes over to Will Ballou. Nice cut by Tucker Carter. Doesn't get the basketball. Cuts back and goes to Mayberry. Mayberry over to Ballou. It's being guarded there by Purdue. Nice pass in the paint. Maverick Lee on the dribble. Comes around the corner, goes to Hunter. Hunter being dogged out there pretty good by Mitchell. No, excuse me, that's Hodge. I believe we're going to have a foul. It's going to be on Hodge. Be his third.
That'll put him in the bonus.
Team 7th. We're going to go to the free throw line to shoot 1-1.
You mentioned Tristan Lee's now had a 5-minute rest. He came out with just a little over a minute remaining in the third, and now almost down to the 4-minute mark.
And the Cubs have kept their lead.
Have actually extended the lead.
Hunter, first free throw up on the way, and it is good. Silas had 15 the first half. Been to the free throw line more this half than anything. Second one's up on his way, and it's also good. So it's 51-34, Coach. 17-point lead, 4:09 to go. Need to play a little defense and take care of the ball on offense. Mitchell out front gets a screen from Hodge. Nice tuck by Ballou. They went for the pick and roll, and it was open. But Ballou did a good job of touching the ball, and there you go back to your long arms. Carter, left-hand wing over to Maverick Lee. Blue. Don't like that jump in the pass. Tucker Carter will put it on the floor. A little running floater himself. Got it to go. Good.
They got a foul away from the basketball. The basket's going to count, and I believe the Cubs are going to get the basketball, or a 1-and-1.
Foul's going to be on Hodge, it looks like. If so, that'll be 4.
So give the basket to Tucker Carter, and then a 1-and-1 now for Will Ballou on the backside.
That'll be 4 on Hodge. And so 1-and-1, as you said, goes to Will Ballou. Didn't see exactly what went on. First free throw up on the way. It is good. And all of a sudden, Coach, it is a 20-point lead. 54-34.
Referee kind of confused things. He said one shot.
I thought that's what I thought.
But it was a separate player, so it was 1-and-1, and knocks them both down. So as you said, now 21-point lead for the Cubs. It's
55-34, 3:38 to go.
been solid offensively here in the fourth quarter, stretching the lead.
Ball's taken away by Maverick Lee. Lee going to be on the break. Going to run down, nice little cut and layup. Let the defensive man bother him a little bit, and all of a sudden I think we're going to probably have a jump ball, and yes we do.
Wish he'd have jump stopped there and just let the guy go by, and then he'd had the easy kiss off the glass.
Maybe about another year, Coach, he might just go up and slam it. 55-34. Tucker Carter inbounded, and it does too. Maverick Lee out on top, freshman to freshman. Back to Tucker Carter, and the Eagles have gone to their zone, back to their man pressure. Will Ballou on the cut, lays it up and in. And it's a 23-point lead, 57-34, 3:09 to go, and it looks like the Eagles may be calling it a night. Ball shot up and will not go, and that was Trace Holmes. Tried to get it to go, and so he'll go to the free throw line. The foul is going to be on number 10, I think, Mayberry. His 4th, team 5th. But to the free throw line will go Holmes, shooting 2.
All right, get your pen there sharpened up, because you're going to have some new players coming in. 4 new ones and one, well, they got off one more waiting post free throw here.
Well, the one post free throw was actually a starter.
Okay.
Just didn't call his name a whole lot. Holmes gets the ball for the second. It's up on its way. It is good. You know, in those situations, Coach, sometimes I would miss it, so I'd stay in the game. But, you know, my wife would say that'd be selfish, but, you know.
I can't say that I hadn't done that myself, so.
It's like Coach Legate used to say when he was at Belmont, he would foul on purpose so he'd get to shoot again. Tristan Lee back in the ball game. Going to have to take care of the basketball and hopefully get work some of this time off the clock. Lee out front. Got a couple of new guys in here. They don't have their names written down yet, but I'm going to. Ballou, turnaround jump shot, no good, and I believe he's going to be fouled by, look like number 15, I think.
14.
Number 14, and that will be Cameron Eden. That'll be his 2nd, team 9th. To the free throw line goes Will Ballou. First shot's up on the way, and it's good. Second one up on the way, it is also good. I don't want to jinx them for next Friday, but we shot the ball well from the free throw line tonight. 2:32 to go, Coach. We'll talk a little bit about it. Of course, we'll talk about it before we're over with. We go to Greenbrier Friday night. Big game all the way around for everybody.
As you mentioned earlier, it comes down time for seeding. For Cheatham, we got 3 games remaining. Those 3 become very important for both teams, and here comes the
mod squad for the Cubs.
The subs, the whistle to sub, and let's go play.
I like it when they do that and don't take up any time. You'll have to help me out with a couple of them. Jackson Marsh is not in, but somebody's got his number on. Down underneath is number 12 down there. And
That's Braden Homme.
Braden. I got Braden up top here, and Roy couldn't remember his first name, so we will pencil him in.
So turnovers, they tried to connect there between Rich and Homme, and it will go out of bounds for the turnover. 2 minutes remaining, 59-35, Cubs in front. We'll turn it back over to Coach Hart.
So the Eagles now on the attack. Eden down with the basketball, comes out to Hodge. On the dribble goes Collar. Back in the paint, puts it on the floor, and we're going to have a foul, and I believe it's going to be on Tyler.
I believe it's going to be on Rich. That'll be his
first.
First and the team's 7th. So
To the free throw line will go the big man. For the Eagles, that's number 44. Free throw is up and it's good. And that will be Easton Crump. So the first free throw's up, good for Easton. Second one, also good.
2 for 2 for the lefty. 59-37, Liam Hayes into the front court.
Being guarded out there by Eden. Jump shot up and good. Is that Jacob?
That's Jacob.
Jacob Adcock. Turnaround jump shot. His mom come in right after he'd made a shot in JV. She's a school teacher also, and it's just kind of hard for everybody to get here sometimes, especially for JV early in the afternoon. So Jacob Adcock gets on the scoreboard. Gets, as we used to say, Coach, it's not anymore, though. You used to say you got your name in the paper.
Might get it on the internet now.
Turnaround hook shot by the lefty. At least I think he looked left-handed.
Yeah, he's left-handed.
Easton Crump. And all of a sudden, we got 2 more trying to get into the ball game.
Tristan Waller, Cale Booth in for the Cubs. 1 minute remaining here in a 61-39 contest.
Willie Angeles, Mr. Smiley out front, going to handle the basketball. It's going to be guarded out there by Boner, excuse me. Willie Angeles into Waller. Waller back to Angeles, Liam Hayes. Long jump shot up, no good. Waller with the rebound goes to Hayes. Hayes going to try to get to the rim, penetrates, kicks it back out, and throws it away. 38.6 to go, 61-39.
Let's give a little shout out there. It's Cale Booth. Cale was the manager for the Cubs last year. Got himself into playing a little bit here his senior year.
I like that. I like it when kids, you know, no matter whether they're juniors, seniors, freshmen, sophomores, they want to play. They need to play no matter whether they're playing a lot, playing a little. I like being on the team. I never was a great player, but I like being on the team. I wouldn't change a thing that I did. It might have worked a little harder. Because believe it or not, back in the days, I was one of the fastest ones out there. I know it's hard to believe, but especially if you look at me now. Long three-pointer shot in the corner, no good. Rebound stuck back up.
Number 21 gets the final basket.
Ethan Carter gets the final basket of the game. 61-41. Cubs win it. And we're going to talk about that, to wrap it up, the records and so on and so forth, if we take about a 60-second break. Tell you what, Adam, let's make it a 2-minute break. You're listening to high school basketball. We'll be back in 2 minutes to wrap it up.